Hey, our friends today are going to draw a palm leaf.
Yeah, we hope you're going to follow along with us. You need something to draw with, some paper, and...
Something to color with.
All right, let's start.
Yeah.
We're first going to start by drawing the center of our palm leaf. We're going to start down here in the bottom left, and we're going to draw this big curve that comes up to the top right. I'm not going to go all the way, though. Leave a little space up here. Now we're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to draw a point, but we're going to come back down and trace right next to it so that the center of our palm leaf has thickness. Go all the way down. That's fun, huh? Mm-hmm. You have to
Concentrate.
Yeah, concentrate. You did it. Good job. Now down here at the bottom, we can connect those two lines. All right, now the palm leaf has lots of little leaves coming out from the stem. So let's first start up here at the top, and we're going to draw a curve that comes out to the left. Now we're going to repeat a lot of these same steps that we just did for the stem. We're going to start up here at the point, and we're going to come back down for the other side of the leaf. Let's do the same thing except going to the right. Draw a curve coming out, and then we're going to draw another curve coming back right next to it. We want to keep these leaves super skinny. Mm-hmm. All right, now we're going to first draw a lot of leaves on the left side. So we're just going to repeat that same step, except we're going to leave a little space, and then we're going to draw a curve that comes out even a little taller or further than the first one we drew. Then start up at the point, come back down, and draw a really skinny leaf. Hadley did such a great job. And you know, right here, there's actually there's a little extra space. Mm-hmm. So you could even add another teeny, small, skinny leaf in between. There you go. Go up, and you could go, yeah, just as high as the other one on the left. There you go. And then come back down. Yeah. So when we leave a little space, we'll leave even smaller amount of space. So let's draw another one. We're going to come up and then back down. Good job. And then back down. Now I'm going to actually use a pencil for this next part. I'm going to show you a guideline. So I'm going to draw a line that draws the shape or makes the shape of our palm leaf. So we're going to come out like this. Is that kind of cool? Maybe I'll draw it darker so that our art friends can see. Now you could actually use a pencil if you wanted to. I'm going to do one on this other side. Look, we're going to try to match on both sides. So it's going to come out like this, a curve, and then actually start coming back in. So each leaf is going to come out to that guide. Yeah, to that guideline that we drew, and then back down. Do you want to?
Oh, and then we're going to erase it.
Yeah, and
it's going to look like an actual leaf.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to use a pencil to draw your guidelines also?
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Hadley. All right, now you guys can add those guidelines if you want, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Now this next part, we're going to fast forward again. We're just going to draw lots of skinny leaves coming out to that guideline and then coming back. Now we're going to also leave a little space down here. We're going to leave about that much of our stem without the small leaves. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
We finished drawing our little leaves. Now we're erasing the guidelines.
Yep.
Now we're ready to color our palm leaf. We're just going to use 2 green markers. And we're using Bianyo brand markers, but you can use whatever you have at home. Mm-hmm. We're using a regular green and a dark green. We have G515 and G335.
Yeah.
And we're first going to draw our entire leaf solid with our regular green, or the G515, the lighter green.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to fast forward again? Mm-hmm. Now, it might be tricky to color in all of these little leaves.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be easier because you might actually color in between the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
It might
Do
be.
you think that's a leaf?
Yeah, it might be easier to start at the top where the point is and then come down towards the leaf, or the stem, I mean. Another thing too I forgot to mention is that we're using marker paper. When we color with markers, I always love using marker paper because that helps make the colors look bright, and also it saves your markers. You don't
You don't waste
yeah.
ink.
If you color with regular printer paper, it really soaks up the ink from the marker, and you end up having to buy more markers sooner. So even though marker paper is a little more expensive, it actually saves you money because you don't have to buy markers as frequently. All right, we've finished coloring our palm leaf solid. Let's make it look more 3D. It looks kind of flat, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna use the same marker. Actually, you've got the dark marker. We're gonna use the
The same marker.
the same color, yeah, first. We're gonna come back to the darker one in a second. Now we waited until our drawing was completely dry, the marker, and then we're gonna go back over just half of the leaf. Look at that. It looks like it's adding shading. We're making our leaves look more round, or like they're curving out of the stem. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go down, and I'm only doing half of the leaf. We're going all the way to the top, like that. I'm actually gonna turn my paper, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the bottom row of smaller leaves. Go all the way, start at the top. Well, I'm only doing half, right?
Yeah.
We go down, add another layer on top of that first layer, and it looks darker, which is really cool. So you can use the same color to add shading just by going back over it with another layer. Now we're gonna switch to our dark marker,
Finally.
finally. And we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna do a layer that's even shorter. We're not going as far up on the leaf. We're just staying really close to the stem. And we're just gonna add another layer on top. This is gonna make it look even more 3D. Go all the way up to the top. I'm gonna turn my paper again, and we'll go back down on the other side. Now we're ready to add a highlight on our leaves. We're gonna use a white colored pencil, and we can just come back over each leaf, and we're just gonna do it at the very tip. I'm gonna add a little block of white highlight, white pencil, just to make it look more shiny. Hadley, we did it! We finished coloring and drawing our palm leaf. You did such a great job. And with just a little shading and some highlights, it looks super 3D.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your palm leaf.
Yes, we do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.